Hi everyone, my name is Brandon Dreyer. I'm going to be leading you through a warm-up today. It should get you ready for any kind of exercise that you have planned for after and just get the blood pumping and the muscles activated. So to start, we're going to start with just an easy march just to get the blood flowing. Make sure we got those arms moving, getting the whole body going. And get those knees up. Like I said, just getting the blood flowing, getting the body warm. After this, we're going to move into some jumping jacks. We'll do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If this is putting too much stress on joints, you can just do the step, but make sure we're keeping those arms going above the head and keeping that blood flowing. "15 more seconds of this. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully the body's feeling loose now. Now we're going to get into some arm swings. Kind of like when we're running. We're just going to go like this, swinging them. If that's too big of range of motion, you can just, mimic them down to a nice run. Try to get those swinging. Getting our shoulder joints ready to go. Do 2 more each arm. Now we're going to go across the body, same thing. I like to call these shaking it out. You're feeling nice and loose now. Get 2 more of these. Now we're going to move into arm circles. We're going to start small and moving forward, and then we're going to gradually get bigger. Activating the shoulder muscles here and the joints. Like I said, gradually getting bigger. And when we get to the full range of motion, let's try to do 3 really big ones. Now we're going to move to back, again starting small. Might start to get a little tired. It's good. Just working some endurance with our arms. Keep going. Almost there. Now 3 big ones. Good. Now we're going to move to arm behind the head stretch. We're going to put our arm like this. Use the other arm or hand and push it down. So work our triceps right here. Stretching those. We'll do this for 20 seconds each arm. Four, 3, 2, 1. Now switch to the other arm. We're going to push it down. Point of tension but not pain. During this, I kind of like to be stepping back and forth. Just keeping the body moving. Four, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to move into arm across the body stretch. So bring your arm across, start with our right, bring the other one up, grab the elbow and just kind of pull it back to you. So stretch the shoulder and our back. Again for 20 seconds. Two, 1. Switch to the other arm now. Should be feeling pretty good. Remember, not do it too much for its pain. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to move into a forearm stretch. You can either pull up or down, your preference. What we're going to do is use your other hand and kind of grab your fingers and then kind of just pull back towards you. So we'll get our wrist and forearms working, especially if we're going to be working weights. It's a good way to get these activated. Remember to not pull too much. Just a slight bend will give you a good stretch. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to the other wrist, same thing. And 1. Now we're going to move into a stretch or our chest. So we're going to put our hands behind our back, and what you're just going to grab it with either your left hand or your right hand. Grab the other hand, and then you're going to kind of push back, and then make sure you keep your chest up. You should be feeling this right in the chest. Making sure we're looking up. Don't pull back too far, just a little bit. Should be good. Look, I'm kind of like that far up. Three, 2, 1. Now we're going to move into a bicep stretch. It's kind of like the chest stretch. We're going to kind of be putting back. But what we're going to do is have your arms out like this, and then you're going to rotate your thumbs down to the ground. And when you do that, then you're going to pull back, and you should be feeling that in your biceps. Just getting those activated. For 20 seconds as well. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do another bicep stretch. This is going to be simple curls. You can either do them at the same time or you can alternate them. But let's try to do 10 for each arm. This will just get the bicep activated. Make sure we're going slow down, slow up, just controlled movements. Nine and 10. Now we're going to stretch our lower body. First, we're going to start with a quad stretch. What you're going to do is bring your right leg up, grab it with your right hand. This is going to be great because it's going to work on balance as well. A little tip, try to look at something that's not moving out in front of you. If this is a little too hard and you need a little support, you can go to a wall, put your hand up and kind of balance yourself. But like I said, it's good for balance, so try to do it just like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out of the other leg. Remember to try to stay balanced. Focus on something that's not moving. Four, 3, 1. Now we're going to move into another balancing stretch. We're going to bring our leg up and then grab our knee and pull up. Call these knee hugs. This one's a little bit more difficult, so if you need help balancing, that's okay, but try it out here. We're going to be pulling up. So we're getting the stretch. One, stretch to the other leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to move into a calf stretch. What we're going to do is you're going to bend your left leg and then put your right leg out straight and then have your toe pointing up. What we're going to do is try to bend down. If you can touch your toe, that's great. I'm not very flexible, so I can't, but you should be feeling this right in the calf. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll switch them to the other leg, same thing. Try to bend down. Should be feeling some good resistance in your calf. Four, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to move into a glute stretch. So what we're going to do is bring your right leg up onto your left, kind of like this. And then what you're going to do is kind of sit into a chair. Coming down like this. This is going to be great for balance. You should be feeling this right in your right glute. This also gets you activated for squatting. That's what you're doing. Switch to the other leg, same thing. It's like you're sitting into a chair. Four, 2, and 1. Now, we're going to bend down and touch our toes. But what we're going to do is we're going to cross one leg over the other. So cross your right over to your left. That way it kind of works on a little bit of balance as well. And then try to get down and touch your toes if you can. If not, that's okay. Just go as far as you can. Four, 3, 2, 1. Switch now to the other one. Same thing. Get down as far as you can without any pain. It's doing great. Two, 1. Now we're on to our last stretch that we'll be doing standing up. So what we're going to do is bring one arm over and then kind of bend to this side. You should feel this in your obliques. Bend as far as you can. If you need a little help, you can grab the other arm and kind of pull down a little bit. Almost at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now to the other side. Same thing. Good. Now we're going to move to the ground. So you can sit down. What we're going to do here is a butterfly stretch. So you work your adductors. So try to bring your feet in to your groin area and pull in. If you want it to be stretched more, you can kind of lean forward. So just intensify the stretch a little bit. That there for 20 seconds. Two, 1. Good. Now we're going to put one straight, and then the other one you're going to cross over, kind of like a pretzel, and then bring your right arm to your left knee and kind of pull that knee. A great stretch for your glutes. You can look behind you. Try to look at like the back wall behind you. Feel it a little bit more that way. Good. Switching to the other leg now. And try to look back. You want to feel it more. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lay down flat on our backs. What we're going to do here is cross one leg over the other and then try to put that toe onto the ground. While we're doing this, make sure we keep our chest up. This is going to work our abductors. We're going to try to keep that chest up. Don't roll with it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now switch to the other leg. Same thing. Leg over the other. Try to put that toe on the ground. Three, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to kind of get into a plank position like this, and then we're going to drop our hips into a upward dog, and then try to look up, keeping that chest up in this position. This is going to be stretching our abs. If you want to get a little bit more out of it, you can do some neck circles or whatever. Just try to keep that chest up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're just into our last stretch of the day. What we're going to do is stay in this position, but you're going to sit on your heels, and then you're going to reach out in front of you and kind of bend down like this. It's going to stretch your upper back and erector spinae. If you want, you can kind of walk your hands over to a side. If you walk to the left, it'll stretch your right side more. If you walk your hands to the right, it'll stretch your left side more. Or you can just keep them in the middle to get the whole back. Four, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. You guys are done for the day. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you feel warm and loose.